Alright, welcome back to T-Boys TV. We're here again to do a player's rating. Do you want to go straight into it?
Yeah,
Let's go straight into it, alright? So, Pickford, the goalkeeper.
Don't get me started on this guy. Do you know what I mean? He's been better for England than he has been for Everton, but he's still shaky. Like, he got lucky. Do you know what I'm saying? Wasn't that mistake he nearly done? Taking his time. Like, as I said to you on the stream, I remember Alisson doing that against Man City. I know he was going through that stuff with his dad, but still, he was taking his time like that, and it cost him. And City got 3 goals from that game. You know, Pickford today, they nearly got a goal from that. For me, the goal, he couldn't have done anything. For me, he didn't really do much. 5.
What about his distribution?
He realised when he made that mistake, you got to kick it out. Like, I don't understand why you're taking your time, but yeah, as I said, 5.
Alright, now going on to the defenders. Your left back, Luke Shaw.
He done well tonight. He done well. He proved why he's up there in the left backs conversation at the moment. For me, I'll give him a 7. He tried to go forward.
What about the centre back, Harry Maguire?
Maguire, you know, slabhead. He done some good heading away. For me, he didn't. He needed to relax a little bit on that yellow card. I can see the frustration, but you've clearly said something maybe out of hand for you to then get the yellow. Like, you should have maybe tried to push it away, like Harry Kane tried to push everything away. So for me, 6.
What about the other centre back, John Stones?
John Stones, he done alright. He done really well on Lewandowski, I thought, tonight, because Lewandowski was more on his side. Do you know what I'm saying? For me, I'll give him a 8. He really impressed me.
What about Kyle Walker, your right back?
I said to you, he was probably the best player in the first half for us, because he was driving forward, he was trying to create something, but then the second half, right near the end, the way he got spun, I'm not going to lie, I don't think Trent would be getting spun like that. The only time I've seen Trent get spun like that was when we played Real Madrid. I know I'm relating it a lot to Liverpool, but you know, that's my other team, you know, that's how I see it. But every player was going through madness then, do you know what I mean? But I don't think Trent would be getting spun like that. Kyle Walker, because of that, 5.
Now going on to midfielders, what about Jack Grealish?
Jack Grealish, I feel so sorry for him. He just gets fouled left, right and centre, don't he? Most fouled player in the Premier League last season. Kept getting fouled tonight. You kept mentioning it. He was getting vexed. I don't blame him. It is funny to look at, but if I was him, I'd be fuming. If I was a Man City fan, I'd be fuming.
Getting paid 200-something a week just to get fouled.
Yeah, like as I said to you on the stream, he'd probably be getting more goals if he weren't getting fouled continuously. For me, he tried, so I'll give him a 7.
What about Mason Mount?
Mason Mount, he had one shot, didn't he? That was like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
He tried to do a few through balls, but I don't know, it wasn't convincing for me. It wasn't like how he plays for Chelsea. 6.
What about the T-Rex Sterling?
T-Rex Sterling. There was chances that we were talking about. He should have shot earlier.
Yeah.
He's brilliant with his feet. But sometimes he needs to shoot earlier. Like, the only times you would really see him shoot earlier, for me, that I've seen, and you've got to remember he was at Liverpool, was when he was one-on-one. I never really see him shoot outside the box, or the other times I see him shoot, like straight away, as if the ball's played across to him. So for me, he should have shot earlier, like I said. I'll give him a 6, because he did try.
What about my striker, Harry Kane?
Brilliant goal. If it weren't Kyle Walker, the best player in the first half, it was probably him. I know he kept losing the ball at certain points, but obviously he got the goal, took it on. Like a brilliant goal, coming back deep as well to help out. For Kane, for me, is 8.
Obviously there was no subs, if you want to talk about that.
Yeah, well, that's an absolute joke. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, what's so good about this Southgate guy? Like, you know my thoughts. Yeah, we got further in the Euros. What have we won? He's got to. So what? Let me work this out. So he's got to Euro final, bottled it. Yeah. Put the wrong players on the wrong times for the penalties. Nations League, we even bottled that. The Nations League. Let that one sink in. World Cup, shouldn't have lost to Croatia. Was it Croatia? Yeah, it was. We was 1-0 up. Bottled that as well. Not good enough.
But they were playing dirty.
Yeah, they were playing dirty, but he's got no tactics, mate. He's got no I think The assistant has more tactics than him. As I said, I'll big him up for the way he's, you know, made the team feel like a club, so to speak.
Yeah.
Because back in the day, Gerrard and Lampard, it'd be based on egos. Like, oh, I play for Liverpool, you play for Chelsea, and they had a bit of a rivalry. Like, they still do, but, you know, that's washed aside when it comes to country. I'll give him credit for that, but as a manager, I feel he's not good enough. There's talks that he's going to be looking to maybe extend his time as a manager after all this, I've heard. We'll just have to wait and see, but I'll try and back it, but I just feel I can't back it. I tried in the Euros when we got further on, but mate, I can't see anything. Like, a team like this, we should be winning the trophy. This is the best England team I've seen. I know I'm like not like 40, but you know what I mean. Like, I guarantee loads of 40-year-olds will say that as well. It's like the best team they've seen for years. So we should be winning something. And I feel with this Southgate guy, it's not going to happen.
What about his rating?
His rating, because he made no subs. Like, what are you doing? Like, he should have brought Lingard on. Like, 2 goals the other day. He'd be full of confidence.
Yeah.
Even Saka scoring. Like, you know, yeah, I know you don't like him, but like looking at it like that, for me, he gets a. You know what? You know what he gets? He gets a 1, mate, and that's for turning up, because certain managers wouldn't even turn up. Do you know what I'm saying? It's a 1 for me, mate.
I thought it was going to be a 10.
No chance. 10?
Yeah.
Mate, I just slated him about 10. What are you on about?
Alright, what about the refs and the officials?
Oh, the refs. Every ref we've had in these games during this international break have been bang average. They should have had a red card. Like, their players were getting hella yellows. They should have got... Oh, ended up getting a red, mate. Some of the tackles. Like, they're lucky some of them weren't last man. Otherwise, for me, they'd be red. Like that tackle on Kane. Grealish getting fouled left, right, centre. We got fouled. I remember Phillips got fouled at one point, grabbed. Grealish, Sterling. You know, not giving fouls. Like, ref for me... I don't know. I'll probably give him like a 3.
Alright, and I forgot to do this in the match reaction, but what about your man of the match?
Man of the match? I'd say Kane for the goal. Do you know what I'm saying? If Kyle Walker didn't get spun like that, then I'll probably say him. But Kane was coming deep. Do you know what I'm saying? Trying to make things happen. Got a brilliant goal. Keeper had no chance. The way it dinked over the player and then dinked into the corner. Oh, what a finish. What a finish. What a player. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, Kane for me. Because he just come deep and tried to make things happen. Do you know what I mean? And got a goal. So yeah, him for me.
This has been T-Boys TV and this has been a player's rating, so peace.
Peace. Right, welcome back to T-Boys TV. It's the next day. Sorry if the sound's a bit jumpy, it's just how it is on my phone, unfortunately. But I realised Blake didn't do 2 of the players. He didn't do the 2 CDMs. He didn't do Rice or Phillips. My ratings for them, Declan Rice. It wasn't one of them games it's usually been for him. He wasn't bad though. I would give him a, I don't know, a 6. As I said, it wasn't a great game of Declan Rice like we've seen before, but it wasn't a great game from quite a lot of the players. He did try and win the ball a couple of times, he got unlucky, but yeah. And then as for Phillips, you know my thoughts. He's not as good as people make out. He's not the Yorkshire Perlo, no chance in hell. Shout out Vince McMahon. For me, Phillips, he gets quite a low score. He weren't great. Kept losing the ball. Yeah, he was trying to fight to win it back, but he shouldn't have lost the ball in the first place. For me, I'll give him a 3. Yeah, 3. So that is the other players that Blake completely forgot to say. He literally has a phone in front of him of all the people, like players that played in that, but he somehow forgot. Or he must have thought we already done the CDMs. We didn't, but it's all good, Blake, because I know you're probably going to see this. But yeah, big up everyone that's watched this video. Watch along highlights, because this is the next day. Watch along highlights will be out today, and well, when this is uploaded. And what's the other ones? I'm going to do a special video. I said I'll do it on my Instagram page, after the international break. So if you know, you know. Do you know what I'm saying? But keep your eyes out for that. I'll do that today, but that will come out tomorrow. So it might come out pretty early tomorrow though, because I've got a busy weekend coming up, especially with content as well. So yeah, make sure you check that one out. The collar's looking mad. It is like 9:30 in the morning. Do you know what I'm saying? But yeah, big up everyone that came on the stream as well. Big up everyone that's watched this video. Make sure you watch the match reaction if you haven't already. And yeah, make sure smash a like on this video. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. And yeah, I will see you guys in a bit. So take care and peace.